Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio. It's AM 1230 KXO. Well, it is time for some high school football. It is a Friday night, and here's Carroll Buckley with some high school football action.
Well, thank you very much, Gabe Lemus. I'm Carroll. With me in the booth is John and Jared. Our producer-engineer, of course, is Gabe Lemus with technical assistance provided by Kurt Hoffman. High school football live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, brought to you by the CB Stop in Calexico, Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your Allstate insurance agent, Julie Oliver of Dickey Insurance Services, McNeece Mart, Dogwood and Maine in El Centro, the Central Union High School District, Stan's Auto Body, the Town Pump and Brownies Diner, Imperial Valley College, and the Broken Yolk Café in El Centro. Tonight, a little bit of a unique situation. It is the Southwest Eagles and the Vincent Memorial Catholic High School Scots. It's a Scots home game, but we are at Southwest High School, and that is because the Scots don't have a home field of their own, so they use the Southwest High School field for their home games. And I see John Seaman, the head official, on the sidelines. He's not working tonight's game. And maybe we'll have a chance to talk to John before the evening gets on. We will talk to John Driffill a little bit after this timeout.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. A Central Union High School District committed to excellence.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
High school football on the air on KXO Radio, AM 1230, and on our YouTube channel. Tonight, we mentioned it's the Vincent Memorial Scots, the Southwest Eagles. Other games that will be played tonight, the Central Spartans at Point Loma, taking on the Pointers. It will be Holtville traveling to Mountain Empire to take on the Red Hawks in a non-league game. And it's Calexico hosting Castle Park, Palo Verde at Coachella, Brawley at Valley Center, and on the KXO website, Mickey Dale and Joe Evangelist are bringing you the Imperial Tigers and West Hills. John Driffill, last week we had a chance to see the Eagles, and we saw some good things. We saw some things that obviously need some work.
Well, they're a very young team, Carroll. As we mentioned last week, they have a predominantly sophomore, junior lineup. They have some seniors up on the line of scrimmage, including the coach's son, who does a lot of things, including scoring a touchdown last week. He's the center and nose tackle on defense, but they had him in there running the refrigerator Perry play right at the goal line, and he was able to power the ball in the end zone. So wasn't a problem with offense last week. Southwest put up 4 touchdowns, and they actually had a couple 2-point conversions, so they put up 29 points. The problem they had was on defense. They had a lot of trouble stopping the run. The other team, meaning Holtville last week, only threw 4 passes the whole game, but they completed 2 of them for touchdowns. So it was just one of those kinds of things that the Holtville exploited the running game. Southwest had trouble stopping it, so we expect some adjustments on the defensive side of the football for Southwest. They are starting pretty much the same lineup that started last week. There is a couple players that are a little banged up, but nobody important. So across the way...
wait a minute, John. They're important to Mom and Dad.
Well,
yeah, okay.
Well, what I mean is they're not serious. So they are players like Derek Mankin. Not only will sit up and will play, he just won't start as a tight end and as a linebacker. So we may see him in there later on, but he will not be starting. But it's nothing for disciplinary reasons or anything. He's just a little nicked up, didn't get all the practices in this week. So he was one of the starters that will not start tonight. Justin Toppy is another one, but again, we expect to see him, if not going both ways, at least as the left guard on offense.
Okay, and we've got more of our pregame festivities coming up.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
John Driffill, last week, our first broadcast in almost 2 years, and, it came off. And one of the things, Friday night football in the Imperial Valley, with 117 degrees this afternoon, the crowd may be minimalized, but just seeing some of the folks, okay? Murray Anderson, Mario Renteria, John Seaman, Brett Cofford, Ruben Valenzuela, the whole crew from Vincent, the people we're used to seeing on Friday nights.
Yeah, I saw Brett Cofford down there with Murray, and I said, this feels like homecoming, seeing all these faces, familiar faces back. And it doesn't stop there, of course. Southwest, we do half our games each year with them. And last week, I thought, was a very successful start to this 2021 campaign. We actually had them play football in 2021, but that was last April when it was counted for the 2020 season. And so I thought we had an exciting game. Southwest had a chance to pull out the victory in the last minute. If they score and get a 2-point conversion, they would have won that game. Holtville, to their credit, stood strong, had a couple quarterback sacks, the only ones all night, kept them out of the end zone. So we'll see tonight what kind of a clash. We know Vincent's going to run the football, but also they do a lot of that pass action stuff where they'll run, and then do a fake pass, fake run, and then end up throwing the football 40, 50 yards downfield. So we expect Coach Wong to have that wide open offense, and we expect Southwest, with the game under their belts, to be ready to play.
Hey, and I should qualify this. Both my girls graduated from Vincent. Both girls went to Vincent prior to them ever playing football. So, not involved, obviously, in that. But I graduated from a parochial high school, small high school, that, much like Vincent, that put together pretty good athletic programs. And part of it has to do with my high school, Vincent, straight college prep. So they're dealing, got to be careful, but it is college prep. And these kids understand the game and accept the coaching oftentimes because they're more used to that.
Well, absolutely, Carroll. And there's no doubt I was actually talking with someone today about Vincent's academic standing, and they are, in my opinion, and I'm sure everyone else is backed up by research and polls and everything, Vincent is the top academic school in the Valley, and they have kids that go on into the Ivy League and the university system in California, which would include Berkeley, UCSD, which is one of the top schools in the world, and I believe that's where Sarah graduated from. So that's what their focus is. It's not winning football games. It's preparing their kids to go on and be successful in the college, which prepares them to be successful later on in life. And they do a great job of it.
And I just wanted to preface that I am not, as you know, John, we've always done our best to be impartial. And we are that way. It is a Vincent home game. It is Southwest Field. And you and I look at the game equally. So it will work out there. The captains are meeting in at the 50-yard line. And we'll be back. We've got a kickoff coming up very shortly.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
High school football live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on our KXO YouTube channel. And we mentioned earlier that Holtville is playing at Mountain Empire. Well, Holtville lost 2 games, and they were able to, fortunately, pick up 2 games. They were scheduled to play Cetis of Tijuana, and with the restrictions, Cetis Tijuana could not cross the border. And next week, they were scheduled to play Cetis of Mexicali. Same scenario. Cetis of Mexicali can't cross the border, and so they had to find a makeup there. Tonight, it's Holtville at Mountain Empire in a non-league game. Next week, Holtville goes to Hoover, storied Hoover High School in San Diego, and they'll play that game as a fill-in. So far, everything else is pretty much the same. The Calipat game that was scheduled for tonight against Desert Mirage, which is a school up in the Coachella Valley in the thermal Coachella area, that game canceled. So one less game to keep track of. We will remind you as well that scoring updates, we've got them and we will pass them along, but the scoring updates also available on the KXO website. We'll be back with more of our pregame festivities.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO. I'm Carroll Buckley. With me in the booth, John Driffill and Jared Anchondo. Our producer-engineer is Gabe Lemus with technical assistance provided by Kurt Hoffman. We are set for the kickoff. The Eagles won the coin toss and have deferred. They will be kicking off left to right. That would be west to east across your radio dial. And yeah, that's JJ wearing the white hat. JJ's got that. You can't miss JJ's run. So, anyway, JJ Jackson, stellar basketball player at Imperial Valley College and an official in almost every sport at the high school and college level. So we're set to get underway, and it will be Aiden Salazar to do the kicking. We referred to him all last week as AJ, but it's Aiden Salazar. And the Bejarano is deep to receive, along with Luis Valetti. Okay, we're ready. And the kick is away, and it drifts off to the right. It's picked up there at the 8, out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, across the 25, to the 30, out to the 34-yard line for the Vincent Memorial Scots. And Diego Elordoy will be under center. That center is Gabriel Guillen, Manuel Montano, and Gabriel Gonzalez, the guards. Jesus Hurtado and Marco Gastelum are the tackles. Andre Rodriguez is at one end, Esteban Sanchez at the other, and Juan Carlos Bejarano in the backfield, along with Armando Apodaca and Max Ascolani. So the Scots come out. Elordoy under center, tosses into the flat. It is complete. And across the 40 to the 42-yard line, pass complete to Luis Velati. And starts off, John, you said they don't throw.
Well, they like to do that. They just stand up on the snap and threw it out to the wideout on the left side. They have a wideout to the right side as well. And that's what they do. We expect them to run a lot more and pass, but they will throw the football.
From the shotgun this time, high snap, and it's picked off by the running back, who is Andre Rodriguez, and Rodriguez loses 2 yards, but he saved a fumble. The ball went off the fingertips of Elordoy. Rodriguez was standing next to him. He picked it off on the rebound and made something, a loss of 3, but it helps.
Saved a big play there. That could have been a loss of more than 10, put them in deep trouble, but now they still have 3rd and makeable.
Put a man in motion, flood 4 wide receivers on the left side, dump it off over the middle. It is complete at the 50, the 45, down to the 42-yard line. And on the catch was Max Ascolani.
Ascolani's a junior wide receiver, first down of the night, and they have cross midfield now, the 42-yard line of the Eagles.
Flooded the left side of the field and had 3 levels of receivers downfield on that side over the middle. Well-designed play, and it worked. Dump it off again, incomplete. Intended for Valle. And Valle would have had to have been about 6 inches taller to bring that one in.
Same play they ran, Carroll, to start this drive. The first play at that time, they misconnected. So that will put the quarterback, sophomore Jacobo Elias, at 2 for 3. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Okay. And you got that right, John. My numbers got crossed up. Fired over the middle. It is complete. And spun down after a short loss, Andre Rodriguez. And on the tackle for the Eagles.
And Carroll Aludoy was the starter last week, and that was one of the things that Coach Wong was talking about before the game. And that was a true game time decision, whether or not he was going to start with Aludoy or Elias, and he went with the sophomore.
And Elias back to pass, fires. It is complete, juggled, dropped, and it is called incomplete. As he spun, he got hit. The ball kind of did a little bit of a juggle, and is ruled incomplete. So that'll bring up a 4th down, 4th and about 5.
We expect the Scots to go for this.
The ball is on the Eagle 37-yard line. And Jacobo Elias in the shotgun. Now timeout on the field. The Scots take the timeout. We'll take a timeout. We're just underway. 9:51 to play in the first quarter. We have no score.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Elias brings his team out. It is 4th and 5 from the Eagles. 37-yard line, Elias. A deep drop in the shotgun. Got everybody else in tight.
Empty backfield, Carroll.
Puts a man in motion. They flood the left side. Takes a snap. Looks over the middle and incomplete. It was intended for Max Ascolani, and it was broken up by Cervantes, I believe.
Yeah, that was Manti Cervantes on the breakup. Unfortunately for the Scots, they had a player, Luis Valente, all by himself on about the 30-yard line, more than enough for the first down. But the quarterback, Elias, just didn't see him. He was kind of zeroed in on the receiver he thought was going to get the football. He got the ball to him, but it was dislodged by a good play by Cervantes.
Logan Youngers brings them out from the pistol and hands off, first back through, and it is Esteban McDonough. He drops the ball and falls on it. It'll be the loss of 4 yards, bring up 2nd and 14. Handoff was not real smooth.
Yeah, Esteban did well to get the ball back. That could have been a disastrous turnover, as coming in on the defense for the Scot, ready to pick up that loose ball, was Jesus Hurtado.
Again, from the pistol back, Youngers looking downfield, lots of time, and throws. It's incomplete, but there is a flag. Pass interference will be the call, as the intended receiver was Maldonado, and the Scots defender was all over him.
So we'll see. They mark it off. It was 2nd and 14, so if you had a 15-yard penalty, it should be a first down, but we'll wait for the referees to mark it off. And just like last week, Carroll Youngers had all day to stand back there and try to pick out a receiver, but credit to the Vincent secondary, everybody was covered, and that was just a dump-off. He threw that ball actually behind the line of scrimmage, but fortunately for the Eagles, it's going to be enough for a first down.
They march the ball down to the 49-yard line in Scott territory. It'll be Logan Youngers, the sophomore. And in the backfield with him is McDonough.
As we look across the way, again, like last week, we can see that the southwest line is much bigger than the defensive line for the Scots.
McDonough up the middle. McDonough across the 35 to the 40. From the 45 to the 40 to the 35 down to the 33-yard line. McDonough with a quick hitter and picks up good yardage and much quicker on the offense this week. Handoff McDonough, same play, dances, but then he is hit after a pickup of very few. And on the...
Yeah, that was a good tackle by coming across in the linebacker position for the Scots. Made a good tackle, only pick up a 2.
Back to pass. Youngers looks, fires downfield, goes incomplete, and very tight coverage, and that was a good no call on the officials' part, as there was a little bit of contact, and it was incidental both ways.
Yeah, actually, the Vincent player had a better angle on the ball. He was in front of the receiver, and the ball was behind him. So you could say the Vincent player had a better opportunity to catch the football. So there couldn't be pass interference on that. That brings up third down and 8. Southwest, as they are wont to do, looking to their sideline to get the play called in by Coach Hines.
Wide right, wide left, slot left. Got an H-back in there. McDonough goes in motion. McDonough gets a handoff, sweeps to the right, and is hit and spun down after picking up very few yards, as the Scots defense does a good job again. That brings up 4th down at about 4. And the Eagles are lining up to go for it. So Youngers has the play.
Triples to the left side.
Nathan Rodriguez is beside Youngers. Rodriguez goes out into the flat. Youngers dumps it off the other way. It is complete. And down inside the 20 to the 15, inside the 10-yard line, Nate Smith with the catch and flooded the right side. Smith drifted over the middle, that crossing route, and it worked well.
17-yard pickup on the first reception of the night for the Eagles. Second first down.
And looking to pass, Youngers fires. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles with a completion to Jonah Estrada, a sophomore. And he took it into the end zone for 6. Aiden Salazar will come out, try the point after. The Eagles must have had a good week of practice, Sean. They look much crisper.
And you'd expect that here in the second game.
Okay, now they got enough players in, and they have to take a timeout. Couldn't get the right team in. We'll take timeout as we await the extra point attempt.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Well, flags fly before the play gets underway. Salazar will attempt the kick, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're going to now go for 2, Carroll, because that's offsides against the defense, the Scots, so that's going to put it another yard closer. So I think the offensive team has been sent back out there. We do see the captain of the offense, the coach's son, Seneca Haynes, and he's leading them up to the line of scrimmage, so they're going for 2.
And Haynes is lined up as a fullback, 280 pounds worth of football player. He gets the football and he carries it into the end zone for 2. We've got 7:18 to play in the first quarter. It is Southwest 8, Vincent Memorial, nothing.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Well, the Southwest Eagles jump ahead 8-0 on their first drive. 7:18 to play in the first quarter. They go 63 yards on 7 plays, 4 of them on the ground, 2 of 3 passing for Youngers. And the touchdown pass completed to Estrada. Then the 2-point conversion by Haynes. Other scores, Central and Point Loma, it's 7-7 in the first quarter. Imperial leads West Hills 7-0. That game with Mickey Dale and Joe Evangelist is on the website, KXORadio.com. You know, John, they keep doing that run up to the ball as if you're going to kick it and then don't kick it and then go into the... I don't think it's ever fooled anybody. And a short kick. It'll bounce at about the 15, picked up there, out to the 20, 25, to the 30, to about the 32-yard line is Luis Velate. So Velate, the junior wide receiver, gives the Scots pretty good field position.
And we can see what Southwest is doing. They're kicking the ball away from Bejarano. He is a veteran on the team. Had a lot of carries last week and did return their punts, kickoffs last week over in San Diego when they played San Diego High School. So Southwest obviously had someone at the game, scouted it, and they're kicking the ball away from him, which is wise. We'll see what Vincent can do now. They need to score on this drive. It's only 7 minutes into the game, but they need to score because it does not look like Southwest is going to have trouble putting the ball in the end zone tonight.
Elias brings them out from the shotgun. Does a little bit of a quarterback draw. He's across the 35 and hit hard at about the 37-yard line. So Elias with a designed quarterback keeper.
They picked up about 6 yards. They'll bring up 2nd and 4. Unlike Southwest, the Vincent Memorial Scots send the quarterback over to the sidelines, and he gets the call from Coach David Wong and then brings it to the huddle. So Southwest, they stand at the line of scrimmage, much more of a hurry-up, where Vincent is making sure they get the call that the coach wants.
They're in a no hurry, no rush. We'll get there. 3-man front defensively for the Eagles. Elias dumps it off over the middle. It goes incomplete. The intended receiver slipped, and that was Andre Rodriguez, and it goes incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, after being 3 for 4 now, Elias has misfired his last 3 attempts, so he's 3 for 7.
And the Eagles are getting a little bit of pressure on him. They're using that 3-man front and basically bringing those 3 and 2 linebackers, or stand-up defensive ends, but they're more linebacker type. High snap. Elias brings it down, chased out of the pocket, finds a man open downfield and dumps it off. It is complete for the first down as the pass was completed to Miguel Ruiz. Ruiz down at the 45. He caught it sitting on his wallet.
Yeah, that was a great across-the-body throw by Elias. Put it right on the money, zipped it between 2 defenders. Big play on 3rd.
It is 1st and 10. Scots on the Eagle 45-yard line. Got a full house backfield. And a handoff, and that's why that didn't work. Andre Rodriguez took it and was hit immediately and spun down for no gain. Actually spun down for about an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, they've had 2 rushes in this first quarter, Carroll, and both of them have gone for negative yards. So they're now 2 rushes for negative 10 total yards. So we may see a lot more passes. As we look across the line right in front of us, we can see that when Haynes is in there, he outweighs the center by about 100 pounds.
Elias chased out of the pocket again. He'll keep it. He's across the 45 to the 40, stays in bounds, and cuts across at the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. I don't see any laundry on the field.
52-yard run, Carroll, and is what happened is the defensive players for the Eagles figured he was going to run out of bounds. He was running to the sidelines at an angle like he's just going to run out of bounds. At the last second, he planted a foot and just cut straight down the sidelines, and by then he was past the defenders and took it in the end zone.
Made a good move down about the 20-yard line as he reversed field. 4:33 to play in the first quarter. The Scots scored. It's 8-6 with the Scots going for 2. And now flags fly. Let's see if they continue to go for 2. The Max Ascolani was lined up in the quarterback position. Maybe he was going to do a drop kick, John.
He's not their kicker. We were watching the kicker hit 40-yard field goals in warm-ups. But, again, they're down by 2, so they're going to try to tie it up here.
Okay, the penalty against the Eagles. Nope, it's against the Scots. Now they marked it off.
Yeah, the Scots put a player in motion, and he just kind of messed up and gave up. So now they'll run the same play just from 5 yards deeper.
Ascalani, deep in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks, chased out of the pocket, looks downfield. He'll run, and he'll make it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So we've got 4:33 to play in the first quarter. Our score, 8-8.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25 plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information. High school football, we're live on KXO, El Centro, California, and on YouTube. Vincent Scots goes 78 yards on 5 plays, 3 on the ground, 2 of 2 passing for Elias. And Elias ran it 52 yards in for the touchdown. And the 2-point conversion by Max Ascolani. The kickoff, it is relatively short and goes out of bounds. So Ascolani went in at quarterback for the 2-point conversion and picked it up pretty much the same way that Elias picked up the touchdown. Heavy rush, and nobody played contain.
Yeah, Southwest Carroll has elected to go ahead and take the ball at the 35. We know on a kickoff out of bounds, there's 3 options. They're going to take it at the 35, bring their offense back out there with a lot of confidence after being on the field in the early going, had that nice drive to score, so they want to get right back at them.
It'll be 1st and 10. Eagles on their own 35-yard line. We've had matching touchdowns and 2-point conversions. Everybody's in tight, no spread. We've got the pistol, and they hand off McDonough. McDonough finds a seam off left tackle, carries it down to the 45, out to the 46-yard line. That's good for they give him progress to the 45, but it is a first down. I'm not used to the chains being on this side of the field, John.
Yeah,
McDonough again. Same play, off tackle. This time it's only a gain of about 2. And updating scores, Brawley and Valley Center, no score in the second quarter. Castle Park and Calexico, 6-6. And those are the scores where we stand right now. Imperial leads West Hills 7-0. And handoff and a fumble. Again, a little bit of a problem getting the ball into the hands of the ball carrier. And the Scots fall on it. And the Scots, with the first turnover of the night, they'll put the ball in play. 1st and 10 on the Eagle 43-yard line.
And I believe that was Manuel Montano on the recovery as the ball was just laid right at his feet. All he had to do was fall down, which he did, and covered it up.
If all you had to do was fall down to play this game, John, I would have been All-American. I was real good about falling down. It is 1st and 10. Scots, we're tied at 8. Southwest, Vincent Memorial. Spread 4 wide on the left side and chased out of the pocket and spun down. Seneca Haynes grabbed Elias and just spun him down. And that will be an 8-yard loss. Bring up 2nd and 18.
Seneca Haynes, as I mentioned, outweighs his man across from him by about 100 pounds, so didn't have much trouble getting past him. And if you look at the other players on the defense for the Eagles, they just are dominating size-wise, as Justin Viafana and also Justin Tapia. They're just much bigger than the players that are trying to block them.
2nd and 18. Dump it off into the flat, and it bounces and goes incomplete. It was intended for Esteban Sanchez, senior wide receiver. Brings up 3rd and 18.
And that's how one play can affect the preceding play coming up, Carroll, as that time Elias was certainly feeling the effects of being thrown down and just didn't have a lot of poise in there and let go of the ball a little bit too early and no chance to complete that play.
Well, the Eagles with a strong rush on the Scots. Now, Vincent Memorial has approximately 220 students, and Southwest over 1,900. Elias back, big pressure, but he gets it away, and it goes incomplete off the fingertips of the intended receiver. And that was Armando Apodaca.
Excellent pass by Elias that time. He put it right where he needed to, and just unfortunately it wasn't brought down. So we may see our first punt of the evening tonight, as dropping back deep is Andres Montoya for the Scots.
Montoya with a 17-yard drop. Let's see if the center can get it that far. McDonough deep to receive. Snap back, big rush, kick away, and it's fielded by one of the up men and takes it at the 37 out to the 40, to the 43-yard line, and kind of a line drive kick right into the waiting arms of Jonah Estrada. So the Eagles, after the turnover, will pick up the ball pretty close to where it was when they turned it over. We've got 2:36 to play in the first quarter. Vincent 8, Southwest 8. Handoff again, McDonough. McDonough hits the hole and then tries to cut it outside. He picks up about 3.
We have a flag down on the play, though, Carroll, as the Vincent kids are clapping, so I'm assuming this is going to go against the Eagles.
Maybe that's why there was a hold there.
Yeah, you would think that with the size the Eagles have, they don't really need to do that. But I'm sure, sometimes in your exuberance, you just want to make sure that your guy doesn't come through, and there's the call, hold against Southwest.
JJ says holding. So, what else is happening around high school football? Calexico leads Castle Park 13-6. Raleigh and Valley Center, no score in the second quarter.
Yeah, both of those teams looking for their first victory, as Valley Center lost last week, as well as Brawley.
But Brawley played a pretty tough team.
Oh, absolutely. And they scored 3 touchdowns on them. So that bodes well for the kind of team Brawley's going to have this year.
It is first and about 23 or so. Lots of time. Youngers now tucks the ball under his arm, turns it upfield, crosses the 45 and goes out of bounds right at about the midfield stripe. So that'll be a pickup of about 20. They'll mark it on the Eagle 48-yard line, so a pickup of 20. It'll bring up second and about 4.
Excellent run by Youngers, mirroring the quarterback on the other side, Elias. Almost got to the first down.
Handoff. Rodriguez And Rodriguez is literally tripped up. Somebody hit him down around the ankles, and he went forward for a yard or two. Pickup of 2, spotted right on the midfield stripe, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that play by Youngers is huge, as it did bring up a 3rd and short. So certainly here at midfield, you would expect Southwest, if they don't pick this up, to go for it.
And now we'll have a timeout on the field. And Vincent takes the timeout. We'll take a timeout. 1:26 to play in the first quarter. Vincent 8, Southwest 8.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
It's 3rd and 2. The ball on the midfield stripe. And following the Vincent timeout, the Eagles put it in play. Youngers, the sophomore quarterback. From the pistol, Youngers will keep it. A little bit of a play action. Youngers picks up the first down as he takes it down to the 45-yard line in Scott territory. 1st and 10 Eagles, they are ready to go. And it is the handoff to Rodriguez. Nathan Rodriguez, the senior running back, picks up 5. Brought down by about 3 Scots.
Southwest right up on the line of scrimmage, have the play called in already as Rodriguez is coming off to the sidelines. And Southwest clicking on all cylinders right now, pretty much doing what they want to do.
Southwest with a bunch wide receivers, 3 of them stacked up on the right side, 2 stacked up on the left side. Youngers back to pass, has time, fires, it's complete over the middle. And taking a big hit is Andre Rodriguez, not Andre Rodriguez. It was William Lillian. Took a big hit as soon as he caught it, but he's got the first down. 1st and 10 Eagles on the Scots 27-yard line. McDonough towing one of the Eagles behind, or the Scots behind him, picks up about 5 yards. The Eagles getting the play in from the sideline. Now they take a timeout. No, they don't. It's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter of play, it is Southwest 8, Vincent Memorial 8.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro. Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
High school football on KXO AM 1230 El Centro, California. We are into the second quarter. Scots taking on the Eagles, and passes back to Youngers. Pass wide right and caught on the 10-yard line. Looks like there's some laundry on the field. We will see what this is.
Jared, welcome to the broadcast. It's good to have you on this side of the microphone. After last week helping out, and we're going to get a call here of holding against the Eagles, so unfortunately that completion is going to come back. As the call has been made, the Eagles are backing up now, and since a hold is a spot foul, it'll be 10 yards from where the hold took place, and so they're going to stop walking all the way back on the 36-yard line.
We are on the 36. Looks like we are second and just about, is that 18?
Yeah, that was your typical 13-yard penalty.
All right, so here we go. Youngers. He takes it back, gets a snap, passes out to the left side, and it is Esteban McDonough. He runs it out wide left, gets taken down with a first down, and it looks like it's just past the 20, but once again, there are flags on the field. Looks like there's a flag.
So let's see if this is coming back. Southwest is same thing, same call. It's going to be another hole. So once again, an excellent pass is going to be negated.
Got to keep it together. And for those who are a little confused, this is Jared Anchondo filling in for Carroll Buckley for the second quarter tonight. Get the honors.
And that was actually, the hold was way across the line of scrimmage, so it was a holding penalty that actually gained 7 yards.
So here is the snap. It is back, play action. It's handed off to McDonough, and he takes it about close to a first down. Could be a 9-yard run right there. Oh, wait. What was that?
Yeah, they're going to spot the ball, and it's going to come up a little bit short. But we had 3 chances at second down, and the Eagles finally get a positive flow on the football, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
All right, here we go. Youngers in the pistol. We have a pass or a handoff to Nathan Rodriguez. He runs it down the middle and is taken down for a first down on the 10-yard line. Actually make that the 12.
So they can get a first down without putting the ball in the end zone. Southwest right up on the line of scrimmage. Hurry up offense.
All right, here we go. Youngers back in the pistol with Rodriguez back. And looks like Youngers, he takes it back to the left side, tries to run it through, and it's taken down just short of the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, wait, no, just past the line of scrimmage. Here we go.
He gets a yard on that carry.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Yeah, this time
Vincent.
The Scots have taken their 3rd and final timeout.
All right, so that means a timeout for us. Vincent, home team tonight at Southwest Field. The score is 8-8.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
We are back after a timeout for the Vincent Memorial Scots. And looks like Youngers for Southwest. He takes it back, runs out wide, and passes it wide to, who was the intended receiver on that? Looks like it was Jonah Estrada, number 12. It was a pass down into the end zone. Could have had something there.
That was the first time Vincent has put some pressure on Youngers, so he had to get the ball off a little bit early, and that's why it wasn't completed. So that brings up now 3rd down. Southwest can get a 1st down without putting the ball in the end zone.
It looks like they're taking the play. Got to make sure they get their ducks in a row. We have, looks like the full line, 3 on the right, 1 on the left. 2 back on the right. Snap back to Youngers. He passes it out to the right. It is blocked on the way by number 68 from Vincent Memorial. That would be Pablo Zavala.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate play for the Scots, as Zavala almost was able to pull that ball in. Youngers just kind of floated it out there, didn't put any zip on it, but 9 on the 4th and 9, the Eagles are going to go for it.
One for a snap back. Youngers takes it back. He passes to the corner, and it is incomplete. Just outside of the end zone, actually, a little far of a pass. Intended for, looks like, Nate Smith.
Smith was in the back of the end zone, and unfortunately for the Eagles, he turned around and started backpedaling instead of continuing to run. If he continued to run, he had a shot to catch it, but at the same time, he probably was going to be out of the end zone.
Yeah, a little bit too much mustard on that one, but looks like that brings about a turnover on downs. Vincent in the huddle. Yeah, it's 1st down on Vincent's 10-yard line.
And now Vincent puts 3 wideouts wide out to the left. I mean, almost to the almost out of bounds out there. And then the one right out to the right, empty backfield except for the quarterback.
So ball is on our close hash mark. The wide guys are out on the opposite side of the field. And looks like quarterback takes the snap, runs it wide left, and he looks like 20, 30, 35, 40, and he dodges a couple tackles down to the 40-yard line. 30-yard run right there.
Yes, what the Scots did was they had those 4 wideouts, and they all just took off running downfield, and that drew all the defensive players with them. And Elias took the snap and then followed all the receivers running downfield with all the backs, and finally the backs turned around, made the tackle 30 yards downfield.
Elias with a good run right there. Got to make that choice, and it paid off.
And that was a call play. I don't believe he saw that. I think the coach told him exactly what to do. Is now Vincent's going to switch and put all the wideouts to the other side of the field, which is now the right side.
Scott's wide right set up. Jacob Elias takes the snap. It is low snap, and it is passed and caught by,
they're
intercepted
saying it bounced first. It looked like Vincent had given up a turnover, but the defensive player just wasn't quite able to cradle the ball in.
All right, so it looks like we are getting incomplete pass on that play. Yes, the quarterback had to drop down to try and pick that one up, and it looked like, just didn't cut the mustard right there.
And the coach Wong has already told his quarterback Elias, don't just throw the ball over the middle like that. That's where too many players on the other side are.
Danger zone right there. So Elias takes the snap. He passes it, and it's a low pass intended for Max Ascolani, number 7. Low pass. Ascolani down on his knees to try and get it. Just short of the pass.
Yeah. In football, first stops don't count as they do in baseball, so that was incompleted. Now brings up 3rd down. So far, Elias is 4 for 12, so not having a stellar night, but he is doing quite well on the ground, having picked up multiple big gains, including that touchdown run that he had previously.
Scots with the tight formation, 3 right, and Elias calls some motion. Elias takes the snap, passes it straight down the field. Nice bolt of a pass right there to number 32. Believe, maybe 33 possible. Let's see. Yes, Armando Apodaca with the reception right there. And we are now first down. That was a first down reception at the Eagles 49. And play action. Looks like a
we had
dropped
bad snap. The snap, for whatever reason, rolled back to the quarterback, and he tried to pick it up. Too much rush, so he just fell on it, which unfortunately for his stats is going to count as a negative attempt, but that's fine. It brings up 2nd down. Vincent does retain possession, and that's the important thing.
All right, so we have a 2nd down, 2nd and 10.
6-yard loss, Jared, on that snap.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. Yes, 6-yard loss on that dropped snap.
3 wideouts here, wide to the right again, 1 to the left.
Elias takes the snap, takes it back, passes it downfield, right down the middle to number 13. Looks like Andre Rodriguez. He was on a knee when he got that, so we will have it down just short of, let's see, the 50. And we are 3rd down, 3rd and 11.
Yeah, this another big play as they've all been as Elias comes in with the call from the sidelines. Elias did not start last week, but he may have solidified his starting position for the rest of this year as he's having a very good first half.
Scots with a tight formation. Snap is back and a pass to Luis Velati. Pass out to the right, and it was complete for a decent gain of about, we'll say, 6 yards. And looks like 4th and 8. And
looks like the Scots have brought in their kicker.
Yep.
He's out there now, J.A. Guevara. He is dropping back, so we expect him to punt. Don't expect them to do anything weird here because Guevara is not a position or skill player.
All right, so Guevara takes the snap. The kick is off, and decent kick bounces on the 15 and rolls down just short of the goal line. And it looks like we'll have Southwest ball on the 2nd yard line.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Southwest with the ball, trying to get another man out there, quickly running onto the field on their 2nd yard line. You have to make quite a ways down the field for this one. We have a snap
back, and it is a pass wide out to number 12, and he is carried out of bounds with a 2-yard gain. That was number 12 for Southwest, Jonah Estrada, on the reception right there.
Estrada's second reception here in the first half.
Quite a good one, able to carry that ball out of bounds. And they are set up again pretty wide 3 right. It is a handoff to
that's McDonough.
McDonough.
The main ball carrier of the evening. We'll have all the stats at halftime. He's very close to the first down, but he's going to be about a yard short, so that's going to bring up, obviously, 3rd and 1.
Yes, and he has been their main carrier tonight. Putting up some good numbers for the Eagles. And once again, we're shuffling some players on and off the field. And Southwest ready to take the snap. Youngers calls motion and a handoff to number 22. Once again, McDonough.
Southwest 8 first down here in the first half, as they've had no trouble moving the ball. They did have the one turnover that stopped one drive.
McDonough makes up the field. Good 5 yards for a first down. It is now first down at the Eagles' 19-yard line. Bringing some more players on and off the field.
Andres Lopez coming out.
All right, Eagles with the tight formation. 3 on the right, 2 on the left. Got, looks like 4 back. Youngers with the pass. Out to the left to Estrada, who gets the reception. And it is just shy of the line of scrimmage. All said and done. Oh, sorry. First down. Wrong chain.
Yeah, they put it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Nice 11-yard pickup there, as that's the 3rd reception here in this half. So very successful connection between Jonah Estrada and Youngers.
I'll tell you what, it is strange seeing the chains on this side of the field tonight. All right, pass, snap back to Youngers. Pass out wide, long pass. Good 20-yard pass to Estrada. And he gets a reception for a first down for Southwest down at the Southwest 46-yard line. And the clock is running, bringing this play together, Southwest. And it looks like they will be set up 2 wide to the left. They're set up on the far hash mark.
3 straight completions now between Estrada and Youngers in 3 straight plays.
All right, we have a handoff down the middle and brought down by Vincent Memorial. Looks like...
Yeah, that time Nathan Rodriguez was actually tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. So first negative rush after the very first play when we had a bad snap. I'm going to guess now that the Eagles will go back to that passing and probably try to hook up Estrada and Youngers again. It's been very successful.
All right, so they are ready for the snap. Youngers all by himself in the shotgun.
He lined up offside.
And we have, someone lined up offsides. It's a little McDonough offsides. And that will be 10 yards for Southwest Eagles. 5 yards, sorry.
Yeah, that'll move them back. The previous play lost a couple yards, and now they lose 5 more, so they're back inside the 40. They're going to put it at the 39-yard line. But McDonough is a halfback. He's not used to lining up on the line of scrimmage, so he just had his foot across the line, and the refs right there saw it.
Couldn't miss that one. All right, so Eagles ready for the snap. Youngers takes the snap back. He stutters, takes it downfield, and he takes it straight up the middle downfield. And he picks up good 15 yards right there. We are now third down, 3rd and 6.
A big play by Youngers to try to get his team out of trouble is after the penalty and the sack. He was able to run it, and they actually slid down, so they put him down when you slide. They don't put you where your feet slide. They put you where the ball is, so it's kept him on his side of the field, so he gets a 10-yard pickup on that.
It was a good run right into the pocket that opened up right in the middle. Looks like Youngers takes it back and passes down middle of the field. We have receiver Miguel. Oh, wait. Nate Smith takes it to the left, almost out of bounds, and he's brought down at the Vincent Memorial 30-yard line for a first down.
Big 19-yard pickup on Smith's second reception.
Eagles first down. Youngers takes the snap, hands it off to McDonough, and down goes McDonough. Actually, sorry, Nathan Rodriguez.
Yeah, that was a play where Rodriguez was fortunate to get 1 yard back. So it'll bring up 2nd and 9. Eagles all standing up as they do, looking at the sidelines, getting the call in from Coach Hines. They have it now. Youngers relays it, although the players themselves saw it, just to make sure they're all on the same page.
Eagles set up on the close hash mark to us with a tight formation. Youngers takes the snap back, runs out away from a little battle in the backfield, and he's still dodging. And he makes it up to the line of scrimmage, runs it up to the line of scrimmage, and looks like he ran out of bounds at just about the line of scrimmage for no gain on that play. We have 26 seconds in the second quarter.
Youngers was pushed out of bounds, so that stopped the clock, as Youngers did well to save about a 10-yard loss. That was a great run for no yards, but actually it saved about 10 yards, as it looked like he was going down, and he broke 2 or 3 tackles in the backfield. Southwest may need to use a timeout here. They have all 3 of them, as they're having trouble getting the right players and the call in.
Yeah, Southwest shuffling some players downfield. We have Southwest set up 2 wide right, pass to the left, close to our side of the field on the press box, and it looks like pass was intended for William Lillian.
Yeah, we called Lillian's name a lot last week, as he was in on runs, tackles, pass receptions. That time the ball just went right through his hands, but we can see what Southwest does, Jared. They go ahead, and when they want to run those little short bubble screens, they're called, they just let the whole defensive line come across, and they just kind of float the ball over them, and there's nobody back there to stop it. And they've been picking up good yardage on that play.
Just got to drop it in the right spot. Youngers takes it back, and he dodges a few tackles, runs upfield, stiff arm, and brought down inbounds, looks like.
Yeah, that may be short of the first down, so it's going to turn the ball over to the Scots here at the very end of the first half, as Youngers needed to get down to the 20, and I believe they got him at the 25, and yeah, the ball's been turned over. Second time tonight, the ball's been turned over on downs by the Eagles.
So ball turned over with 13 seconds to play in the first half. Vincent 8, Southwest 8. This is a Vincent home game at Southwest Field, Freeway Stadium. Halftime coming up. We'll have a halftime show with John Driffill and Carroll Buckley. I'm going to go over some stats.
And we just had the ball down, so
ball has been down right there. He spiked it, and it looks like that is it for the first half. Again, Vincent 8, Southwest 8. Vincent home game. You're listening to high school football on KXO AM 1230 and on the web on the KXO YouTube channel.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
We are at the half, the Southwest Eagles, the Vincent Memorial Catholic High School Scots, and we are tied at 8. So, both teams playing well. Few mistakes, but for the most part, playing reasonably well. And the score shows it. Both teams able to move the football, but not really able to capitalize on points. So it's just been one of those games. We've got some scores to catch up on for you, and we will have some halftime stats that we will pass along to you as our halftime festivities continue on AM 1230. KXO El Centro, and on the KXO YouTube channel.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. The Central Union High School District committed to excellence.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
And the score tied 8-8 here at the half as Southwest jumped out ahead 7:18 to play in the first quarter. The Eagles went 63 yards on 7 plays, 4 of them on the ground, 2 of 3 passing for Youngers, and the touchdown, well, it was a pass. And it was a pass to Jonah Estrada, sophomore to sophomore, an 11-yard completion for the score. The 2-point conversion, Seneca Haynes ran it in. And the Scots came right back, 4:33 to play in the first quarter. The Scots go 78 yards on 5 plays. The big one was the 52-yard touchdown run by Jacobo Elias as he rambled in on a scramble. The point after, well, that was good with Max Ascolini taking it in for 2. That tied it at 2 each, and that's where we are. John Driffill's got some halftime stats coming up after this.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
John Driffill has some halftime stats. John?
Now, the stats pretty much show what the scoreboard does. Southwest does have an advantage overall, but they also have the only turnover of the evening, which obviously was to their detriment. Let's take a look first for the home-standing Vincent Scots. They ran the ball 7 times from scrimmage for 78 yards. 7 for 14 passing was the sophomore for Vincent, Jacobo Elias. And that gave 69 total yards and the 7 out of 14 completions. So that, as Vincent ended up in the first half with 147 total yards. They did have 5 first downs, but just as importantly, no fumbles and no interceptions. Southwest, on the other side of the football, ran it 21 times compared to Vincent's 7. They did gain 109 yards. So Vincent had about 10 yards per carry. Southwest had about 5, but they did outgain him, 109 yards to 78. Passing in the first half, Youngers was 7 for 11 for 91 yards. So he did a little better, more efficient than 7 for 14. Elias, Youngers 7 for 11 for 91 yards. Also topped the Vincent Scott quarterback by about 21 yards. We look and see that gives Southwest a nice round 200 total yards compared to Vincent's 147 total yards. Southwest did have 10 first downs. They doubled Vincent's 5. But as we mentioned, Southwest also had the 1 turnover. It wasn't inside the red zone, but it was down at about the 30-yard line as it looked like they were moving in to get ready to perhaps put another score up when they turned the ball over. And on the recovery was the Scots defensive lineman, Manuel Montano. We'll be back with more after this.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro. Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Welcome back to Southwest High School. We're at the half. The visiting Southwest Eagles are tied with the homestanding Vincent Scots. Yes, the Scots and Eagles share this field here. And we mentioned that Southwest has gained 200 total yards, 109 on the ground, and 91 through the air. On the ground, it was Youngers, the quarterback, running 5 times for 35 yards. Nathan Rodriguez had 6 carries for 19 yards. And Esteban McDonough had 10 carries for 55 yards, giving them the total 109. The 7 completions were spread among 3 different receivers for the Eagles. Nate Smith had 2 catches for 36 yards. Jonah Estrada had 4 big catches for 42 yards and the touchdown. And getting a reception of 13 yards was Andres Lopez. On the other side, Vincent had 78 yards rushing, and that was split between 2 backs. One was the quarterback, Jacobo Alias, and he does run on call plays. They're not broken plays. He's called to run on quarterback draws, etc. He had 6 of those such calls for 71 yards, including the 52-yard touchdown run. Also getting 1 carry was Andres Rodriguez for 7 yards. So that gave Vincent their 78 total yards. The 7 completions were spread out among 5 different receivers. Luis Vallette had 2 catches for 12 yards. Max Escalani had 1 catch for 19 yards. Andres Rodriguez had 2 catches for 7 yards. Max Reese had 1 catch for 17 yards. And to finish it off, Armando Apodaca had 1 catch for 12 yards. So Southwest, not dominating the stats, but they certainly won the stats game. But on the scoreboard, we're tied 8-8. We'll be back with more after this.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Welcome back to halftime. We're at Freeway Park here in Southwest High School, El Centro, California. The Eagles and the Scots are tied at 8-8. And we mentioned that this is a home game because the Scots and the Eagles share the same field. And Carroll, way back in the dinosaur ages when you and I were in high school, our high school league had 9 teams, so we played 8 games. We only had 3 stadiums. So obviously all 9 teams shared the 3 stadiums. So there really wasn't a home team or a visiting team. It was the same stadium year after year. And it worked very efficiently. Perhaps someday Vincent will get their own football field down in Calexico. Whether or not they're even considering that, I don't know. I do know that they have had talk about trying to build a baseball field so they can start to field a baseball team, which they do not. But you would probably know more about that since both your daughters did go to that high school down there.
Well, they do play baseball. They play baseball, their home stadium right across the street at the city park. And I think one of the restrictions is real estate. And they don't have a whole lot of extra real estate on campus for either a stadium or a baseball park. But, yes, they do play baseball and softball. And they use the city facilities, the one baseball facility right across the street from the Vincent campus. Updating scores around the Friday night football scene. Imperial leading West Hills at this point, 7-0. Central and Point Loma. The score, it's Point Loma 21, Central 10 in the half, at the half. Holtville and Mountain Empire. Mountain Empire leads that game 14-0. And it's Calexico 34 and Castle Park 6. So the Bulldogs with a big lead. Brawley trails Valley Center 3-0. And again, Valley Center, another one of those San Diego powers that be. We should point out also, John, I mentioned the disparity in enrollment between Southwest and Vincent. They are both, however, in Division 4 for San Diego Section CIF. Vincent kind of moved up from Division 5 because they've had some very strong seasons. Southwest has not had a real good season in a couple of years, and they have dropped back to Division 4. And of course, in the San Diego Section CIF, they realign divisions on a regular basis based on their performances. It's like, hey, when Royce Freeman was playing for Imperial and they dominated, all of a sudden Imperial, a small school, is having to play Division 2. And Central now, which is not one of the bigger schools, is a Division 2 school because of the success they've had. Meanwhile, Brawley and Imperial remain in Division 3. So, they realign on a regular basis. We've got a second half kickoff coming up. So stick around.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
You are listening to High School Football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
And we are set for the second half kickoff. And the Scots will kick off to the Eagles. Remember, the Eagles won the coin toss at the beginning of the game and deferred. So they will kick off. J.A. Guevara will be doing the kicking. And the Eagles expecting a short kick. They're up on their 15-yard line. Guevara gets it away, and it's a good kick, fielded back at the 10. And Rodriguez is out to the 15, to the 17 before he is brought down. And a good open field tackle on Nathan Rodriguez by the Scots. And one of the things I alluded to before we went, before the game started, John, typically you're going to find Vincent is going to be pretty disciplined and execute. They may be, you pointed out, size-wise, no comparison, but they have been able to execute.
Carroll, I know you're biting your tongue because the play was to go up the middle and the young man was running sideline to sidelines, and that's why it was a good open field tackle, but he was brought down, which I know you always talk about how you coach, catch a football and run upfield.
McDonough on the carry. McDonough gets it out right to the 20. That's a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6.
So McDonough starting the game, the second half, just as they did the game, getting a 4-yard pickup on the first carry.
Single setback. He is behind the quarterback, the sophomore, Youngers. And the handoff this time goes to Nathan Rodriguez, and Rodriguez brings it out to the 25, just shy of the 25. It'll be just shy of a first down, 3rd and 1.
Very, very close to the first down marker, as Southwest, 3 wideouts, have not changed anything so far. They're running the same things they were doing in the first half.
Handoff. No, it is a little bit of play action, and Youngers, after the play action fake handoff, rolls to his right, dumps it off on the far sideline to Nate Smith. Smith gets the first down as he brings the ball out.
Initial first down here, the early going, as I see the officials are discussing something, but I don't see a flag anywhere. So perhaps, they either picked it up already or we just can't see it out there. But it looks like there has been, yes. There it is, right at the 31-yard line. Jared Anchando is pointing it out to us.
Young eyes.
And also it was on the other side of the stand-up Eagles. They're all standing right there in between the 40 and the 30, which is very good that they're all in the game. And I'm not sure exactly what this could be about because the officials are taking quite a while to discuss it. So it could be a dead ball foul.
Well, they're deciding whether they want to go to Papa Bill's for pizza after the game.
So they'll figure that out, and then we'll know. As right now, the ball definitely is across the yards to gain for a first down by plenty. We'll see if this one's going to come back, go forward, even get more yards.
Now we'll come over and explain it to the coaches. Ineligible participation on the Eagles.
So the only way that could be is if they had 12 men on the field or they broke the huddle with 2 players.
I think it was ineligible downfield. I think
okay. Well,
that was.
So that'll negate that fine play that Youngers pulled out of his hat. Puts the ball back. Again, now it's inside the yard to make, and they're going to walk it back, put it down. Looks like right about on the 20-yard line, so that'll bring up 3rd and about 6 for the first down.
And spot it right on the 20.
They do get to repeat the down. As once again, the Eagles are having a little bit of trouble getting the right personnel into the right spots where they want them to be. Now it looks like we've got it.
Clock is running again.
No chance for a delay game here as they just put the play clock on.
From the shotgun, it is Youngers. Chased, dumps it off, and it is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver because there was an excellent play by the defender. Jonah Estrada was the intended receiver. And the pass was broken up by Andre Rodriguez.
That will bring up the first punt of the evening for the Eagles. As Carroll, in the first half, they had the one fumble, then they turned the ball over twice on downs. They did not punt.
It is 4th and 14, and yes, they will punt. Calexico leads Castle Park 41-6.
And back to kick is our place kicker as well.
Aiden Salazar takes a snap, gets it away. Short kick goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. As actually they keep moving it back and mark it at the 32-yard line. The Scots will put it in play 1st and 10. On the Eagle 32-yard line. It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. And on our KXO YouTube channel, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. And tune in anywhere in the galaxy. The Eagles out, Jacoba Elias. Now flags fly again. And
we had some movement on the Vincent side of the ball.
Had two men in motion at the same time. So that'll cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 15. spotted on the 37-yard line.
So far, pretty much of a choppy start here to this second half. Vincent, same formation. They've got double wideouts to the right. This time, one to the left. And then in the slot, empty backfield.
Back to pass, looking, firing, open in the middle. Nobody near the receiver, Max Ascolani. And Ascolani loses a would-be tackler and gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, we saw this last week, Carroll. That's that crackback block we talked about that this emphasized. And Coach Wong across the sideline is jumping up and down. He threw his hat down. He's stomping on it because he knew exactly what was going to happen. All the the offensive player had to do was stand there and shield him, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Scots. But unfortunately, for the Scots, the young man put a shoulder into him, blocked him. That's, they've been calling it crackback blocks for years, and it's not new. We saw that, Carroll, when Centro was playing a CIF championship game over in San Diego. It was called against Centro when they were playing San Diego High School. If you remember, the punter decided to run a punt out of the end zone and actually picked up the first down, but then they called it back because of that very same crackback block. So this is going to be... although the play went all the way to the end zone, it's a spot foul, so they're going to move it back, and it's going to be a 1-yard loss, and it'll still be first down.
1st and 11, spotted on the 33-yard line.
And check that. Because of the motion penalty before, that's actually a 4-yard plus penalty for the Scots. So you have a penalty, and you still pick up 4 yards.
Empty backfield.
That was a great play, by the way. Carroll lost in all of that.
Esteban Turner goes in motion, cuts it downfield, and that play is blown dead.
Yeah, going back to that last play, is Ascolani just kind of hung around and then just drifted right over the middle, and there was nobody near him, as we have another motion penalty. So the Scots having a hard time getting the play off without being penalized.
So much for my saying they are disciplined, huh?
Well, let's see. This will be their 4th shot at first down, as we have the coach walking out in the field. So I look like we're going to get a timeout. Southwest is taking a timeout.
We'll take the timeout. Right now, there is 10 minutes and 1 second to play in the third quarter. It's 8-8.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. The Central Union High School District, committed to excellence.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club, or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Okay, it's still first down. It's still tied 8-8. Vincent has the ball. It is spotted on the Eagles' 38-yard line. And that will make it first and about 18, following a couple of missteps. Coming out wide on the right side, Luis Velati. Also wide on the right side is Hector Manriquez. Empty backfield. Rodriguez goes in motion, back to pass, dumps it off, and it is knocked down, incomplete. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, and the guy doing the tipping was Carlos Salcedo. I understand he's a good tipper at the restaurant. Salcedo also, he's the fullback, or in their alignment, it's now referred to as an H-back, and he does a good job picking off would-be tacklers and rushers.
You mentioned Hector Manriquez in motion. Manriquez is a very familiar name to the Scots. He's had 2 older brothers, and all of them played quite well, making all-league honors for the Scots. in the past years. So he's upholding a tradition of Manriquez as being on this football team.
2nd and 18, back to pass. Youngers trumps off a little screen pass, and it is complete to Max Ascolani. And Max will pick up about 2 yards as everybody in the stadium was yelling screen. And the Eagles defenders heard.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Scots, when the Eagles do that, all the players are in, but that time all the linebackers for the Eagles stayed. They didn't bite. They didn't come flowing across like the Scots have been doing. So that play was doomed from the get-go. So now you have 3rd and long, and we'll see what Coach Wong is going to try to pull out of the playbook here.
Ascolani in the slot on the right side. Manriquez and Velati wide on the right side. Rodriguez in motion, back to pass. Firing deep downfield, got the man open, and it's a catch and a touchdown.
No flags.
No. Yes, it is. Yeah. No flags. He had to pull up a little bit and backpedal, made the catch, and fell into the end zone. He beat his coverage by 5 yards and was still running past the coverage when he had to stop and start backpedaling. But it's a catch for Armando Apodaca.
Yeah, so after being in dire straits, 3rd and long, Coach Wong does pull out a big play, executed perfectly by the sophomore quarterback, Elias, and a nice catch by Apodaca as the defensive player was right there with him.
The Scots will go for 2. No, they're lining up to try the kick. So it'll be J.A. Guevara to do the kicking out of the hold of Diego Elordoy. Snap back. Kick is up. Kick is low and away. No good. We've got 8:49 to play in the third quarter. Our score, it is Vincent Memorial 14, Southwest 8.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
A little bit of a mix-up. The teams lined up on the wrong side for the kickoff. I don't think I've ever seen that before, John.
Yeah, that was interesting, and you have to expect, since this is both teams' home field, they're both thinking, okay, we're going this way, that way. But the referees got it straight. So now after that very short drive, the Scots ready to tee the ball up, and that'll be J.A. Guevara kicking off.
The Eagles trailed 14-8. The Scots went 38 yards on 3 plays and a 37-yard pass. Completion for the touchdown. The point after attempt no good. That's why we're at 14-8. Guevara will kick it away, and it's McDonough fielding it at the 14. Across the 20, breaks a tackle across the 30 to the 40, downfield to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown. Esteban McDonough with a 86 yards on the kickoff return. And McDonough listened, got the ball, and went straight. And good things happen when you do that. So we've got a Scott down on the sideline with a cramp. The only guy that had a chance to get to McDonough just kind of didn't run out of steam. He just couldn't quite catch him. He had an angle, just wasn't a good enough angle.
And that is one of the telltale signs of a program, with, as you mentioned, several hundred kids at the campus. You just don't have the depth to have quality on your punt return, your punt coverage, and your kickoff and kickoff coverage. So for that time, the Scots a little bit out of position. Great move by McDonough. He did juke two players right around the 20-yard line and then was able to outrun the rest of them. But after the Scots feeling pretty good about themselves, after this PAT, if it's converted, we'll be trailing.
The 1-point conversion attempt as Aiden Salazar. High snap and bring the ball down and just take a knee instead of trying to scramble and get away. Don't blame him. And with the no good on the conversion, 8:35 to play in the third quarter. We're tied. It's 14-14 Southwest and Vincent.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
And not really a scoring drive. It was a kickoff return of 86 yards by Esteban McDonough. The point after attempt was no good because of a bad snap. And that's why we, right now, are tied 14-all.
Last week, Carroll, San Diego did return 3 kickoffs and punts for touchdowns against the same Scots team.
And a line drive fielded at the 10, at the 20, looking for some running room out to the 30, to the 31-yard line. On the return, Luis Velate with a nice return, respectable, out to the 31. Scots will put it in play, 1st and 10. I'm Carroll Buckley, with me John Driffill and Jared Anchondo, as we bring you the action of Friday Night Football. The Imperial Tigers, Mickey Dale and Joe Evangelist on the air on our website. That game's tied at 7-all.
Sounds like a good game. Imperial's first game, as they did have a bye last week.
Elias. Empty backfield, floods the left side, looks downfield under a huge rush, fires complete. Over the middle, the completion to Armando Apodaca, and Apodaca just ran a down and in and carries the ball out to the 49-yard line under a big rush.
Nice 18-yard pickup, Carroll. Carroll, you mentioned Calexico's score, and I know you feel the same way I do. We've got to be happy for John Moreno and Vic Carrillo, because they've got a good game in their eyes to call where Calexico is going to pull out a victory.
West Hills leads Imperial right now 14-7. That score just changed. Full house in the backfield. maybe some extra protection under that big rush, and that's exactly what it is. Fires downfield, and incomplete, intended for Max Ascolani. Ascolani had a couple of steps on the coverage, and the ball just slightly underthrown.
First incompleted pass here in the second half after Elias completed 3 straight. Looked like he had that one, but as you said, there's no wind on the field. The ball just kind of seemed to hang up in the air and gave the defensive back a chance to get there. He was able to effectively knock the ball away.
Jonah Estrada, the defensive back. Also, he had some help back there with Carlos Salcedo.
So nice adjustment by the coaching staff of these Eagles.
2nd and 10. Empty backfield. Dumping it off. Tipped, caught at the 45. Looking for some running room. Cuts it inside down to the 41-yard line in Eagle territory. The catch by Andre Rodriguez. The ball was tipped by the defender. Rodriguez kept playing the ball and brought it in. And the first down, 1st and 10. Scots on the Eagle 41-yard line. Elias has been under intense pressure all night, and he manages to get the ball away.
Yeah, the young man shows a lot of poise back there as a sophomore.
Over the middle and incomplete. Intended again for Ascolani. And good coverage in there. And I believe that was Sebastian Espinosa.
Coach Wong has really designed some nice conceived pass patterns here for his team. Get him a chance to get rid of the ball because he knows that the Southwest line is huge and they're going to come in and put pressure. So the plays are designed to get rid of the ball within 3 seconds. And so far, that's what they're doing here in the third quarter, having some success.
Well, the receivers are running not so much intricate patterns, but patterns that have to be fit in. Okay, I'm going to go in at 7 yards, you go in at 12, and the third wide out is going to go deep. And it seems to be working.
Yeah, they're not running like 7 cuts.
Pass is bobbled and dropped by Armando Apodaca. Okay, it's the old cliche. Apodaca started to run before he caught the ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the young man. He's the one that just had the touchdown and then the big reception that brought him down across midfield. But as you said, he took his eyes off the ball as it came in and turned upfield. Wasn't going to get a first down, but he had some yards out here as Southwest has seen that play, so they were closing in. But now you've got 3rd and 10 after the 2 incompletions. So let's see what the Scots pull out of their playbook here.
Well, it's a pretty deep playbook, all things considered. And right now, Elias with an empty backfield. Slot right, slot left. Here comes the Eagles. There goes the pass downfield and thrown into triple coverage. There is a late flag that comes in. I believe we're going to have pass interference, John.
Yeah, unfortunately, the linebacker for the Eagles was playing his back to the ball and was playing the man, face guarding him. So the receiver tried to reach around and catch the ball, and the Southwest linebacker just kind of tackled him. So we'll see if they call pass interference, holding. It's going to be pass interference, and that will be enough for a first down.
So the Scots capitalize on the penalty. And march it 15 yards down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Scots on the 26. We're tied at 14. Southwest, Vincent Memorial. Empty backfield. 3 wide on the left side. Back to pass, looking to the left, looking, fires over the middle, and it is in and out of the hands, almost intercepted by Nathan Rodriguez. And again, Rodriguez started to run with the ball before he tucked it in.
Yeah, perfect play by Rodriguez. He read the quarterback. He read the pass route. He waited, then he just broke right on the football and did everything but catch it. So we'll see if that's a play that the Scots decide not to come back to, because Rodriguez looked like he was the intended receiver. Great job there.
It is 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, we should be at second because they just got the first down on that pass interference. So
it is 2nd down and 10. Elias has some time, fires it over the middle. It is complete. Down inside the 20, inside the 15, spins down to about the 12-yard line. Andre Rodriguez with the catch. And that danger zone slanting right across the middle where you can get hit hard.
Yeah, Carroll, I don't want to tell any secrets for what the Scots are doing, but that time Manriquez came across and set what I guess you could call was a pretty nice pick as he stood there, and then the receiver cut behind him. Not illegal because he wasn't blocking anybody. He can, turn around and just stand there too. But it's another well-conceived play by Coach Wong.
1st and 10 from the 12. And Max Ascaloni standing in the end zone. The ball hasn't been snapped yet, Max. Got a little bit of a head start. We know where he is going, don't we?
And Southwest kind of baited him into that. Manti Cervantes was back about 6 yards off, and he ran up. And so the receiver figured, okay, the ball must have been hiked because here comes the linebacker. So unlike he was told to do, which was watch the football and wait till it snapped, he saw the defensive player come in and figured the ball had been snapped and took off running.
It is 1st and 15 now. Velate wide on the right side. Hector Manriquez in the slot on the right. Back to pass, lifts it up, and incomplete. Good coverage in the end zone. And the Scott, a little bit shaken up, and it appears to be more of a cramp than anything. Ascalani. The coverage, again, good coverage there by Sebastian Espinosa. So we'll take a quick timeout. 5:14 to play in the 3rd quarter. It's 14-14, Southwest and Vincent nodded.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, 2nd and 15. Scots on a quarterback draw and finding some room. Elias inside the 5 and across the goal line. Elias eluding tacklers and takes it in from the 17-yard line for the score.
Another designed and call play, Carroll. That was not improvised by the quarterback. He had that play called from the sidelines, and all that pass rush came in. He let it come right to him, then he ran right by them all, and once he got into the secondary, just too tough to bring down as he showed his elusive moves. 2nd touchdown of the night for the young sophomore.
The Scots in this seesaw game now have a 20-14 lead, and they will go for 2. And pretty much the same formation they've been using all night. And Elias rolling to his right, looking. There's a flag, end zone. 2-point conversion is good, but there's a flag. I believe we're going to have holding, and we do. That's why he had so much time, able to get the ball away. Somebody was holding.
Yeah, Seneca Hines got up off the field limping. We don't know. Hopefully it's just a cramp. But he's coming out right now, as also another player for the Eagles is cramping up. And that would be Jonah Estrada, who's been in on a lot of activities tonight, both offense and defense. Let's see if the Scots decide to go for the one here, because the ball is placed back now on the 18-yard line. So this would be about a 35-yard PAT attempt. And we saw in the warm-ups that their kicker was kicking the ball from 40. So it looks like they're going to try a PAT of about 36 yards now, maybe even 37.
The hold by Diego Eloroi, who is last week's starting quarterback.
And it's going to be a 35-yard attempt as they'll place it on the 25.
Snap back, and the kick is blocked. And that's it. 5:05 to play in the third quarter. It is Southwest trailing Vincent 20, Southwest 14.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
And the Scots will kick off as they have the lead, 2014.
Let's see, Carroll, if they decide to kick it up a little bit shorter. I mentioned all the touchdowns returned last week, and the previous kickoff ended in that nice touchdown return by McDonough.
Well, you try and kick it away from McDonough. High kick, and it is picked up at about the 5-yard line, out across the 15 to the 20, the 25, and that will be Nathan Rodriguez on the return. The Vincent Memorial Scots, 5:05 to play in the third quarter, went 69 yards on 9 plays. It was kind of a stutter and stop drive. The touchdown came on an 18-yard run by Jacobo Elias. The point after attempt, no good. That's where we stand, 20-8. Vincent leading Southwest.
And Carroll, that drive was helped by that pass interference on third down.
And the handoff, McDonough cuts outside, cuts inside, is hit, ball comes out, and I think the Eagles recovered it. Yes, Seneca Haynes fell on it. So McDonough, trying to make something out of nothing in the middle, gets hit hard, coughs up the football, but Haynes falls on it. Gain of 5.
Yeah, that's a 5-yard pickup when you count the fumble in there, and that's a good pickup.
So who gets credit for the run, John? Haynes or McDonough?
McDonough does.
Okay. With an assist. High snap, but the handoff does go to Rodriguez. Rodriguez out close to the first down, but doesn't quite get there. And the Eagles are facing a 3rd and 1. The ball on their own 39-yard line.
As we noticed last week with Holtville, it looks like the Scots are becoming a little winded out there. Most of their players go both ways. It's a hot night.
High snap, but he brings it down, hands it off to Ramirez, and cuts it to the outside. Nathan Rodriguez carries it across the 50. And where do they finally spot it? They will finally spot it on the 43-yard line of the Scots. So Esteban McDonough.
That was
turning up the wheels. Rodriguez on that run. He comes off.
Yeah, that was a nice play. And again, I think you'll agree with me that the Scots look like they're getting a little winded. They're just not quite as quick now as these Eagles are beating them not only on the block but on the cuts.
Back to pass. Looking Youngers dumps it off, and it is incomplete. The ball hit Nate Smith very low. Had he been able to catch it, it might have been a good catch. But couldn't catch it.
And although that goes as incompleted pass, of course, bringing up 2nd and 10, the Eagles are having such success on the ground that I'm not sure they're that concerned about it. They wanted to try it. The play was there. If the young man can pull the ball, and he's going to run for at least a first down, if not more.
Youngers back to pass again, dumps off a little screen pass, and it is McDonough. And I didn't see a hold there, John, but somebody's jersey almost got ripped off.
Yeah, there's no flags on the field, as that time McDonough's the same play, caught it and was able to turn upfield and get the first down.
Updating scores around the Valley, Imperial and West Hills. West Hills Wolfpack leads Imperial 14-7. Central leads Point Loma 24-21. Mountain Empire 14, Holtville nothing. And it is Logan Youngers gets away from one tackler, bounces off another would-be tackler as he makes headway downfield, and will pick up about 7 yards. Got hit in the backfield, got away, got hit again, got away, and again, that may be because of a lack of numbers. Vincent Memorial beginning to wear down just a little bit. We've got 2 minutes to play in the third quarter here. Youngers hands off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez right up the gut. Down to the 15. That's good for a first down. Castle Park and Calexico are at it. The Bulldogs with a 41-6 lead. Valley Center leads Brawley 10-6. Mountain Empire 14, Holtville nothing. Here it is 2014. Vincent leads Southwest. Southwest is driving. Now there's a timeout on the field, and Vincent with the timeout. 1:42 to play in the third quarter. Vincent 20 and Southwest 14.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
And we are here with 1:42 to play in the third quarter. The Southwest Eagles have the football, 1st and 10. The ball is on the Scots' 15-yard line. The Scots do lead 20-14, but the Eagles are driving. Youngers back, gets it away, fires into the corner of the end zone, and goes incomplete. The pass into the corner of the end zone into double coverage, and it goes incomplete. The pass intended for Jonah Estrada.
That's a timing play all the way as Youngers threw the ball where if anybody was going to catch it, would be Estrada. So nice play, actually by both sides, as Vincent did have that play defensed.
2nd and 10. Elias hands off, and that would be Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is bulldogged down at the 10. Hit him around the shoulder pads and dropped him.
Yeah, that's one of those dangerous areas where you can get the horse collar tackle, but it was also just as obvious he wasn't grabbing the collar. He was just hanging on to the shoulder pads.
It is 3rd and 5. McDonough is next to Youngers. And ball is loose. Ball is on the ground. And it looks like, once again, the Eagles able to recover it as Rodriguez, the ball carrier, Guillermo Lopez, recovered it. And it'll bring up 4th down at about a yard. The Eagles will take time out and discuss what it is they want to do here.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
The Eagles come out. It is 4th and about a yard to go from the 8-yard line. Handoff. It is Seneca Haynes up the middle. Seneca Haynes causing destruction in the middle, but there are flags on the play. He'll pick up the 1st down, be short of the goal line. Let's see who the penalty is on. You give the ball to a 280-pound tackle, and you let him roll right up the middle.
Yeah, it could be, Carroll, this call is going to go against the Eagles because in his exuberance to get to the football, he might have taken off just a hair early on the count. Now the referees are discussing, trying to get, all the angles and opinions in on this. And now we're going to get the call.
Okay, JJ, what do we got?
And that's exactly what the call was.
An illegal shift is what the call is. So, obviously, the Scots will take that. So instead of 4th and 1, it's going to be 4th and 6. And that might change the dynamics.
Seneca's probably going to go back to hiking the football on this play. But Southwest has been very successful. They've got options here. They've done that bubble pass. They've run the ball well. Youngers has run the ball well. So there's a lot of things they can do here to pick up the 6 yards they need.
4th and 6 following the penalty.
And Rodriguez is out on the field now as the lone back next to Youngers.
And I do not see McDonough on the field.
Yeah, it's Rodriguez has taken his spot.
Right. Looking, firing over the middle, and it goes incomplete. The pass over the middle intended for William Lillian, and it goes incomplete. And the Eagles turn it over on downs. That's at least the 3rd time they've done that tonight, John.
That's exactly the 3rd time. First here in the second half, twice in the first half. But can't fault that. Although their field goal kicker would tell you that he can reach the uprights if they would have given him an opportunity there to try about a 25-yarder, but coaching staff decided they wanted to go for the points, and I would concur with them. They had several options, and the one that they tried, they just didn't get the execution, but the play was there. So now Southwest is what they want to do is stop the Scots here, force them to kick, and then they'll use their beef, and they can bully the ball back down the field again.
12 seconds to play in the third quarter. A little dump off on the side, and it is complete. And picks up, at best, a yard. And that will be the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters of play, our score, Vincent Memorial 20, Southwest 14.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Well, we have a final score. West Hills defeated Imperial 21-7. I guess Joe Evangelist didn't bring the Tigers any luck in the game. And here we're just starting the fourth quarter with Vincent leading 20-14. The Scots have the ball after another hold on, not a hold foul, but a hold on a fourth down, as they will put the ball in play. Second and 10. Central leads 37-21 against Point Loma. Jacoba Elias takes the snap, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, keep it, and across the 20, the 30, and rolled out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Elias.
Once again, Elias bails his team out, as that was not a call play. He just escaped the onrush of the Eagles as they were sending everybody. And once he broke the line of scrimmage, he just did some nifty running upfield to put it all the way out to 38-yard line.
Central leads Point Loma 37-21. So the action continues with the Scots. In motion goes Rodriguez. Now flags fly.
Same problem. He broke to the line of scrimmage. You can't do that. You can move, but then you got to reset. But he was breaking, then he turned upfield. So this is going to be 5 yards against the Scots.
It'll be 1st and 15. As the Scots have 11 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the football game. They have a 6-point lead.
And certainly Elias has made a difference in this offense for the Scots. Last week they were not able to score, and he's already put the ball in the end zone 3 times.
And gets away from a couple of would-be tacklers, to include Seneca Haynes. And also putting a lot of pressure there was Carlos Salcedo. The pass incomplete.
That bring up 2nd and 15, Carroll, as now we see actually on both sidelines, there's a lot of tired young men out there. You can see them. They're bending over. They got both hands on their hips, just gasping for air. You know that no matter what the air temperature is, it's hotter down there on that field.
And wearing all those pads and running around. Haven't had near the number of cramping situations tonight that we had last week, though, John.
Which is a good thing.
Yes. Stacked 3 deep on the right side. Now they flood that with a man in motion that way, looking that way, but dumping it over the middle, wide open. And with the pass down to the 49-yard line, Max Ascolani.
They have run that play 5 or 6 times tonight. It's been wide open every time, Carroll. And all the difficulty that the Scots have had is just completing it because it has worked. And right now it worked for another 16-yard gain.
1st and 10. Spotted on the 49, still in Scots territory.
Elias 7 for 14 here in the second half as they are passing a lot, obviously. They've only run the ball twice from scrimmage, and both times was the quarterback, and one of those was for that touchdown.
Well, for the most part, they've had an empty backfield, as they do now. Again, trips on the right side. They flood the right side, the wide side. Low snap. Picking it up is Elias. He's got a seam, turns it upfield across the 50, the 45 to the 40, breaks it inside across the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. Jacobo Elias. I don't see any flags, and that's a score.
His 3rd touchdown run of the evening, and that one was all the way from 51 yards. So he's got a 52-yarder and a 51-yarder tonight.
So Elias, the sophomore, gets the start at quarterback tonight. And so far, I think Coach David Wong has seen the dividends.
Yeah, we'll have all the stats at the conclusion of the game. But that time, Elias was just able to beat a bunch of tired Eagles as he broke the line of scrimmage and then a couple of good open field moves, and the Eagles just not have the energy to keep up as we're going to have another PAT attempt.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:50 to play in this football game. Vincent 27 and Southwest 14.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
The Vincent Memorial Scots with a 27-14 lead here with 9:50 to play in this football game. The Scots kicking off. They went 89 yards on that last drive, 5 plays, 3 of them on the ground, 1 of 2 passing for Elias. The touchdown, well, Jacobo Elias, 51-yard on a scramble, takes it in. The point after attempt was good. And that's where we stand, 27-14.
And it looks like the Scots are going to go ahead and kick it away once again. They've got a 2-touchdown lead, so you think they might want to try to keep the other guys from running one back.
High kick fielded at the 10, and it is McDonough. No, it's not McDonough. We've got Jonah Estrada. Brings it out to the 38-yard line. So a 28-yard return by Jonah Estrada.
Excellent return by the young man who's had quite a night tonight defensively and offensively.
1st and 10, Eagles.
Southwest has been running a hurry-up offense. I would assume now it'll be even more so. Try to get the plays called in even quicker so they can conserve some of the time as we're getting now still plenty of time. We got more than 9 minutes to go here in this game. So there's a long ways to go yet in this game.
1st and 10, Eagles from their own 38-yard line. Back to pass, not a big rush. Firing downfield, and it is intercepted. The pass intercepted by Miguel Ruiz as intended for Nate Smith. Youngers threw it into double coverage, and Miguel Ruiz, the sophomore, picked it off. And it'll be 1st and 10 Scots. They'll put it in play on their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, the pass there was intended for number 3, and we have not called Miguel Ruiz tonight at all. His first action, as the Scots are trying to rest some of their first-line players, and unfortunately, as we have a flag now, as it looks like there's something against the sidelines, I'm not sure what the Southwest coaches could be upset about. There was no chance of any kind of pass interference. The pass was right at number 3. Unfortunately, it was for number 3 on the other team. So we'll see if this is some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct or something. The flag was thrown right here by the Southwest Eagles sidelines, which they have stayed on their side of the field. Although it's their visitors, they didn't have to move to the visitor side of the field, which would make sense. They'll stay here. And now 2 of the refs are talking with head coach John Hines. And we'll let them figure it out, and then we'll see what they're going to do about the flag and if they're going to move the ball or not.
And the discussion continues. And let's see. We're waiting for a signal. We know there was a flag. And now the other officials will discuss it.
Coach Wong is out on the 35-yard line on his side of the field wondering what's going on. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty. Call it. And we'll see now. We're going to finally get some determination here.
Unsportsmanlike?
He pointed against the Scots. So
then he pointed the other way.
But they haven't moved the football. So, Carroll, is what I think
it's a sideline warning.
Right, it's a sideline, getting too close to the field and all that kind of stuff. So it's not a penalty, it's a warning. Next one will be a penalty.
Sideline warning. John Siemens right next door to us. We should have asked him. He would have known. Handoff. And the ball is stripped and picked up by the Eagles and returned as he just reached and stripped the ball carrier.
Yeah, that was one of the ball carriers that has not carried the ball tonight at all.
Matai Cervantes.
Yeah, Matai Cervantes, he's the son of the basketball coach here at Southwest.
He just stripped the ball from Jose Carlos Bejarano. Bejarano running pretty much straight up. And Cervantes just stripped him and kept the ball and returned it down to the 21-yard line. Eagles with new life.
First turnover of the evening for the Scots.
Handoff McDonough. McDonough looking for a hole. He is chased down from behind, but he manages to pick up about 5 yards in the process. We'll call it 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, McDonough's had real success running the football tonight. He was their main ball carrier in the first half. So far in this half, Rodriguez has him by a couple carries, but we'll see. Rodriguez is back in there now as they're alternating between plays.
McDonough with the handoff. McDonough, same play, the other side, jumps and gets down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Eagles. Eagles capitalizing on a turnover and trying to get the ball in.
And one thing, Carroll, we can see is that the Scots need to play with a little more urgency. They have not put this game away.
McDonough again. McDonough is hit and dropped. He'll pick up 2. They'll spot it on the 3, so it's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. Esteban McDonough doing the heavy lifting for the Eagles tonight as the clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles with the ball. 8 minutes to play in the game. And high snap. The handoff is to McDonough. McDonough will pick up another yard.
Let's see, Carroll, if this is Seneca Hines territory, as we have a timeout on the field with the player down.
And one of the Eagles is down. We'll take a quick timeout. We've got 7:48 to play in the ball game. Vincent 27 and Southwest 14. Timeout on the field for an injury.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
3rd and goal from the 2. The Eagles have the football. We are about ready to get underway again.
The player cramping up for the Eagles on that play was Eduardo Paez, so he needs to come out. Didn't want to because it was just a cramp, but if you stop the game for a player that's injured, they must come out for at least one play.
Again, 3rd and goal. The Eagles trail. It looks like Seneca Haynes will line up as the deep back.
And we've
got motion. We've got about 3 people on the Eagles line moving, and that's blown dead. Somebody moving forward across the line of scrimmage. You break the plane. You don't get a chance to get back. They flag you. So that makes it 3rd and goal from the 7. And Haynes is not in the backfield.
But they did have, meaning Southwest, 12 players on the field, so they've taken care of that problem.
Holtville and Mountain Empire tied at 14 in the 4th. Logan Youngers dumps it off. The pass is batted away, goes incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and goal from the 7. And let's see what Coach Haynes comes up with here.
Yeah, they're certainly going to go for it, obviously, trailing by 2 touchdowns. We'll see what the play is. As we've mentioned before, they have options. Youngers has been very effective on his rollouts and running with it. They do not have either one of McDonough or Rodriguez in the backfield now.
Back to pass, looking, gets it away, wide open, and in for the score. As the pass completed into the corner of the end zone, and that was Andres Lopez with the catch and the score.
7-yard touchdown reception for the young man. Now we'll see if the Eagles are going to try to go for 2 here, and that would cut the lead. If it's successful, that will cut the lead down to all the way to 4 points, so it won't give them within field goal range.
The kicker just came in. Right. We will have the point after attempt kick from placement.
Which that's the right call here. You don't want to give away points, because if they make 2 kicks from placement, then if they score again, that will give them the advantage.
And the snap back, low snap, good kick. It's up, and it's good. 6:59 to play in this football game. And our score, Vincent Memorial 27, and Southwest 21.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. The Central Union High School District committed to excellence.
The Eagles capitalize on a turnover and a short field and score 7. They trail by 6 now, as we've got 6:59 to play in the football game. The Eagles kicking off west to east, if you're keeping score that way. And a high kick be fielded at the 8, across the 20, and down to about the 27-yard line on the return. And I think the ball came loose, but the Scots able to recover.
Yeah, Southwest is yelling fumble, but the play was dead, and the ball is going to be put down right on the 26-yard line, so we'll see what Vincent can do now. Once again, we have a one-score game, just like last week, Carroll.
And Vincent's ball control game is passing. They've had no running game at all tonight.
Right, exactly correct.
Other than the quarterback on a design draw and 2 scrambles.
Yeah, he's been the big ball carrier. He's carried 3 times this half, the only one that's carried the ball for him. And it's been very effective. He's had 2 touchdowns this half, 3 on the game.
Elias from the shotgun. Back to pass, looking. He'll keep it. Cuts inside across the 35 to the 40, at the 50, at the 40. Cuts back again, and McDonough wrestles him down at about the 29-yard line. So, again, Elias is their entire running attack. And he stayed in bounds.
Took it all the way down to the 29-yard line.
Esteban McDonough with the tackle.
Nice 55-yard run.
So he's got what?
I gave him 5 yards too much from the 26 all the way down to the 29.
You didn't teach math, did you, John?
Nope.
No.
Only when I had to.
Okay. So the Scots bring it out. And again, from a shotgun, Elias eludes the rushers, turns it upfield, and then he is sacked back at the 45-yard line.
He did stay in bounds, so the clock will keep rolling.
Emilio Hernandez with the sack.
That is the second sack of the evening. Very first play we had a sack, and that one's all the way back to the 44-yard line. Loss of 15 yards, so he gave back 15 of the 45 yards he just picked up.
It'll be 2nd and 25. And the clock continues to run. We're inside of 5 minutes.
Southwest has used one timeout, as has Vincent.
Everybody's in tight, stacked on the right, stacked on the left. Elias looking for time, And he turns it upfield and is tripped up as he tries to break away. As Emilio Hernandez will give him credit on that. He reached out and grabbed him by the ankle and dropped him.
And saved a big gain as there was wide open field again. But right now it looks like Alelius has just decided he's going to run every single play, as they've obviously been very effective. But when you take into consideration these last two carries, not so much. But now you've got third down. The clock is moving. We'll see if Vincent's going to run it down, meaning the play clock down, and then take a timeout as Elias is still on the sidelines with his coach.
I think that may be the plan. And we're down to about 4 minutes to play in this football game, and there is timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. It is Vincent 27, Southwest 21.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
And it's high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the KXO YouTube channel. Final score, Calexico blew up Castle Park 60-6. That is a final. In the fourth quarter, Valley Center leads Brawley 17-6.
And congratulations, Carroll, to Calexico down there. They've had a rough last 3 or 4 years. And got a victory right now, and that's going to make that drive back a whole lot better. And so congratulations.
It is third and about 28. So, Coach, what do you got for a 3rd and 28? I call screen.
They also have that bubble plate to their receiver, number 7, right over the middle. They've run that play a lot tonight to Max Ascalani.
And the pass goes incomplete, intended for Armando Apodaca, but Apodaca slipped on the cut, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that's the absolute worst possible outcome of that play because it does stop the clock. So I'm sure Vincent would have loved to have tried to run some more time off the clock, if nothing else, just to get it down, give Southwest, less time to go, longer length. Looks like they're getting set here to go for it, but I would assume that their kicker now is out on the field, so we'll expect J.A. Guevara to punt, and he will punt. Let's see if he punts it out of bounds as he was practicing in the pregame. He was kicking it to the sidelines, not kicking it to the receiver.
4th and 28. Good snap, rush. Angles it towards the sideline, bounces on the 20, and will be downed at the 19. And the Eagles put it in play, 1st and 10, on their own 19-yard line.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
It is Eagles ball, 1st and 10. On their own 19-yard line, and the handoff. It is McDonough. McDonough turns it outside and then cuts across the green. He'll pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. And 3:30 to play in this game. The Eagles shifting some personnel around, taking some time, getting the play in. And Youngers looks at his wrist card to see what the play is. And the play is, well, let's hand it off to Esteban McDonough. And McDonough crosses the 30 to the 35 to the 36. And the only thing I'm going to fault Esteban McDonough for there is he cut it back inside when he was right at the sideline and should have taken it out of bounds.
The clock does stop, though, Carroll, because of the change to be set for first down.
McDonough across the 40 to the 41-yard line. McDonough brought down by Andre Rodriguez. And we're down to 2:30 to play in this football game.
Yeah, McDonough right now, the ball carrier, last 3 carries here in this first possession.
And it is Rodriguez with the ball, and Rodriguez goes off left tackle. Rodriguez out close to a first down. I think he has it.
Yeah, they've already stopped the clock to move the change. So 2 quick first downs here as the Eagles are smartly moving the ball down the field. Touchdown and any kind of conversion will give them the victory.
And the handoff is Rodriguez. We hear whistles, but I don't see any flags.
Yeah, I think is what we have is somebody here in the stands or cheerleaders or something. They're blowing their whistles for whatever they're doing. And so far it has not been a distraction on the field as second down after that 1-yard pickup.
2nd and 9. The ball on the 47. We're inside of a minute 40 to play in this football game. And no, I didn't see a hold there either, John, but the pass is completed to McDonough. McDonough cuts it outside, breaks it in, and carries it down to the 26-yard line. Did you see the hold? Yes. Grab the shirt and don't. That's the old BYU. Yeah, yeah,
the clock is moving, but Southwest do have 2 timeouts left.
Inside of a minute 20, and now there's timeout on the field.
I'm not sure, though, if Vincent might have taken it. We haven't had a signal about who took the timeout, so it may have been Vincent.
Well, they will figure that out. It would be nice to know, but there is timeout on the field. Minute 22 to play. Vincent 27, Southwest 21, and driving.
Stands up. Auto been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services, and also works closely with you and your insurance company, your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making one with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
And it is a 1st and 10. For the Eagles from the Scott 26, Youngers chased and running around, scrambling, finally just throws it away. And
there's a player over there in the vicinity.
Okay.
They had William Lillian was right there. He's probably within 5 yards of the ball. Youngers, very, very astute heads-up play, got rid of it. He was clear back near midfield, so certainly don't want to take a sack back there. So Youngers, very good play, very smart play by the sophomore.
It is 2nd and 10.
And it does stop the clock.
Youngers from the pistol.
I believe Rodriguez is back there with him.
That is Rodriguez. Back to pass, looking, gets a big rush, dumps off a little screen, and it is caught, and a short gain. Rodriguez with the catch. Clock continues to run inside of 40 seconds. And taking time getting a play in.
4-yard pickup for Rodriguez. As you mentioned, he was the back behind Youngers, and he just kind of drifted over the middle.
And the snap back. Youngers again chased, fires. It is caught, and caught on his knees. And the Eagles take a timeout. 18 seconds to play in this football game. Vincent leads 27-21. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10 on the Scots 11-yard line.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Okay, John, you've got it 1st and 10 on the Scots 12-yard line. You trail by 6. There's 18.5 seconds left to play in this game. And again, like last week, the cardiac kids with the Southwest Eagles are taking it down to the wire.
Yeah, this will have to be a pass play, Carroll. You can't take any time off the clock with the run. Plus, we're not sure if Southwest has a timeout left or not. We never did get a signal on the timeout before this one.
Logan Youngers from the shotgun. And now there's a flag.
Well, somebody must be lined up offside.
They're pointing at the
Vincent.
Scots.
So it'll be offsides. So
they had 12 men on the field, John. So, 12 men on the field. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a backbreaker now as they're getting close to Seneca Haynes territory. We'll see what they do after this play here. They'll still have time to run another play after this one.
1st and 5 from the 6. Rodriguez, the single setback. Youngers, Cox doesn't throw, then does loft it and into the end zone for the score. The Eagles tie the game on a touchdown.
Yeah, and that ball was completed to Andres Lopez. He's got the last 2 touchdowns here in the ball game for the Eagles, and now with the game tied, PAT and the Eagles will be able to get their first victory of the young season.
So we're tied. The Eagles get the paddles out for the cardiac kids. 11 seconds to play in the ball game. We will have a kick from placement.
J.A. Guevara, as right now I believe that the Scots have called their final timeout, as they would say, to ice the kicker.
We'll take the timeout. We have 11 seconds to play. We're tied. A point after attempt coming up.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Okay, it's coming down to a point after attempt. Guevara will try the kick from placement. Snap is high. It's brought down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So, it is Southwest 28. Vincent Memorial 27.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The CB Stop stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Well, the Southwest Eagles did the right thing, marched the ball downfield, get it into the end zone, helped a little bit by a mistake on the Vincent Memorial team with 12 guys on the field on defense. Can't do that. So, if I'm the Eagles, I'm going to just kind of dribble it down the middle of the field and up high kick and field it at the 15, looking for some running room, stays on his feet and goes down after running backwards for a while.
Yeah, that might run out the clock. I'm not sure. I guess there's probably a few seconds left.
3.3 seconds left. We've got time for one play. And I will resist the temptation to say it will be a Hail Mary pass. But the Eagles have to defend 90 yards, about 86 yards actually, of turf to get the win. This should be the final play of the game. And what do you come up with? Final play, 96 yards to go play.
Yeah, well, they might just go ahead and let Elias try to run the 90-some yards. Southwest has 3 players back, 35 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Low snap. Elias picks it up, looking downfield, does fire deep downfield, and it is... Did he catch it?
No, he did not.
He did not catch it. Wouldn't have made any difference. Game over. The Southwest Eagles prevail. They beat the Vincent Memorial Scots 28-27.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information. And we had another good one. The Southwest Eagles and the Vincent Memorial Scots, a Vincent home game. And Southwest played like it was their field. Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? And the Eagles come back and score what is the winning touchdown with the point after, with just seconds left on the clock. So the Southwest Eagles go to 1-1 on the year. Meanwhile, the Vincent Memorial Scots are 0-2. And I have to say, impressed with the progress that the Eagles showed this week from last week. The Eagles played better, had a little bit more poise, did not make very many mistakes, and were able to prevail, hold on, and pick up the win. We've got other final scores that we'll go over with you, and John will have the updated numbers for you coming up.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
John Driffill, what do the numbers show?
Well, they show an extremely close game as we have the stats come out, and it looks like what the scoreboard shows. We had turnovers, kick returns, we had a little bit of everything. Let's take a look at what Vincent did. They ran the ball 11 times from scrimmage for 218 yards, 14 for 30 was the sophomore Elias for 168 yards, giving Vincent 386 total yards, 15 first downs. Vincent did have one turnover. That was the fumble that Mante Cervantes actually took away or stripped from the opposing ball carrier. No interceptions. On the other side of the football, Southwest ran it 39 times compared to Vincent's 11 for 228 yards. 12 for 23 was the other sophomore Youngers for the Eagles for 108 yards, giving Southwest 336 total yards. So we had over 700 total yards in this game tonight. 19 first downs for Southwest. We had one fumble from the Eagles, and that fumble was recovered by the Scots, Manuel Montano. They also had an interception that Miguel Reese caught, and that was the two turnovers for the Eagles. Individually, let's start with Southwest. They had 3 ball carriers on the night. First of all, the quarterback, Youngers, carried 6 times for 42 yards. Nathan Rodriguez carried 13 times for 62 yards, and Esteban McDonough carried 20 times for 124 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving end, the 12 receptions were made by 3 different ball carriers. We had Nate Smith get 2 receptions for 36 yards. We also had the Eagles, Jonah Estrada, get 4 catches for 42 yards and 2 touchdowns. And also, in the second half, actually winning the game for the Eagles was the receiver, Andres Lopez, 3 receptions for 30 yards. 2 of them went for touchdowns, 1 the game winner with 11 seconds to go. The Scots, their 11 rushes were actually between 2 ball carriers and really only one of them. The quarterback, Elias, had 10 of the 11 carries for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. The other carry was by Andres Rodriguez for 7 yards. The receptions were spread out among 5 different receivers. Luis Vallati had 3 catches for 13 yards. Max Escolani had 3 catches, 36 yards. Andres Rodriguez, 4 catches for 35 yards. Miguel Reese, the man with the interception, also had a reception for 17 yards. And getting 3 receptions for 67 yards was the Scots' Armando Apodaca, with one of them also being a touchdown. But the point afters is what did the Scots in, as they came up 1 point short. The Eagles made their PATs, and that gave them the 1 point win, 28-27.
We had a good one tonight. The Eagles prevailed. Last week went down to the wire and unable to pick up the win. This week, well, they did. And we congratulate Coach Haynes and the Eagles, as they are now 1-1 on the season. Updating scores around the Valley. It was West Hills defeating Imperial. The final score there, 21-7. West Hills with the win. It was Point Loma and Centro. The Spartans prevailed, 37-27. Holtville beat Mountain Empire, 22-14. Calexico ran up Castle Park, 60-6. And Valley Center defeated Brawley, 17-6. High school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the KXO YouTube channel, brought to you by the CB Stop in Calexico, Hacienda Snack Bar, McNeece Mart, Stan's Auto Body, Julie Oliver, your Allstate insurance agent, Imperial Valley College, the Town Pump, Central Union High School District, and by the Broken Yolk Café. Our final score, next week, we'll be in Palm Desert. It'll be the Central Spartans and the Palm Desert Aztecs next week with John and I, and we'll be on the air at 6:45. For John Driffill, Jared Anchondo, our producer-engineer, Gabe Lemus, technical advice by Kurt Hoffman, I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you, and keep it tuned to KXO.
AM 1230, KXO.